Hello there guys, and welcome to episode 20 of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Randomizer. Alright, so for this episode, I'm actually gonna go ahead and go into the Oceanside Spider House, since it does happen to be the start of the first day. And the Oceanside Spider House happens to have a prize, although the prize is only good if you do it on the first day. If you do it on the second day or third day, you get a constellation prize, which is... If you do it on the second or third day, then you just get a constellation prize, which is just rupees. You get 50 on the second day, and 20 on the third day. So I want to do it on the first day, and we already opened up that chest just in case you either forgot about it or you haven't seen any of the other episodes, or at least not enough of the other episodes to even know what is in here. I actually can't remember what it was we got in this chest. I'll just show you. Oh, it was the red potion. Yeah, it was just a bottled potion. You know, I just got a bottle that had red potion in it, but of course, opening up that chest just gives me, just the potion, not a new bottle. So I am thinking that I may as well do the Oceanside Spider House at the start of this cycle. I'm not quite sure if I will also do the Beaver Brothers game or the Gerudo Fortress. Although I really hope that I do happen to find the Stone Mask at some point between now and the time that I do go to the Pirate Fortress. Now I was originally not going to record this episode on the date that I am recording this episode. It is the 14th, although it's probably the 20th by the time, or not the 20th. It's probably like maybe a few days before Christmas by the time you are watching this. And the whole reason for that is because, as you have probably seen from the other episodes that I've been doing thus far, both in this randomizer and Ocarina of Time randomizer, I am having a hard time aiming the hook shot as well as the bow so that it meets perfectly. I did buy a sort of adapter to connect a Nintendo 64 controller onto my computer, so that way I can actually play using a controller as if I was playing an actual Nintendo 64 game. You know, like on the actual Nintendo 64 console, not on an emulator like I'm doing right now. Right now I'm using a keyboard as the controller, but this sort of device that I got, this sort of adapter, USB port, I think it is called. Yeah, that is just going to connect the Nintendo 64 controller up to my computer, so I can actually use that controller to play the game. And, you know, not have to rely on using the keyboard, where I just have to press the arrow buttons to choose what direction to go. And that does not always work out when it comes to using, okay, there we go. I kind of forgot for a moment as to what buttons did what again. Alright, so, green is first. You can't see it on screen, but I actually brought down my, chameleon green vinyl figure, oh my goodness. I hit no instead. Well, I don't think it really matters because I've already gotten the code. But I guess it would make sense to just leave him out there, just in case I may need a reminder of the code, except I already got my own sort of reminder. Having that adapter would really come in handy right now. I mean, I probably have it by the time you're watching this, but, you know, from from the time of the recording of this video, I don't have it. Yeah, it's not an option. I actually have to jump all the way over here because I usually have much better control over, you know, the arrow keys, or rather the, well, what would be the control stick. Although I don't really know as to why I am having this sort of problem. Like, maybe if the game just hates me. Ugh, come on. Although I have heard from some people that some joysticks may not work all that well. Although they've always worked very well for me. Alright, so what's the next one? Alright, blue should be shot 6th. Right. Yeah, I suppose you have. Alright, now to move this bookcase out of the way. Yeah, there's actually like 2 prizes that we can get in this spider house. The first one being the prize that you get for killing all the Skulltula, and the second being the prize that you get for, well, in place of the heart piece, because... Yeah, you have fulfilled it. Go ahead. Just fall to pieces. I'm not sure if they're actually just dying or just teleporting. Maybe they're just teleporting. I'm not entirely sure. What do you guys think? Come on, climb on top of it. Thank you. What? Okay. That was kind of odd. Alright, well, got 11 so far. Yeah, by the time... As I am recording this, I've gotten only episode 17 halfway done. Haven't gotten episode 18 and 19 edited yet. And I am kind of trying to play less of this game while I am very far behind on editing the episodes. But you know, I just felt like doing this one before going to bed. Because, you know, I just really want to get through this game right here. And I know that some of you probably already know about this, because I'm pretty sure that I may have, by the time you're watching this, I may have posted a video on my main channel about this, but you know how I said that I would probably get a new cat to replace Speckles in January? Well, there's actually been a bit of a change of plans. I will actually be doing that, or have already done that, on the 16th, on Monday the 16th. I mean, if, by the time you are watching this, you probably already know that. But, from the time period that I am recording this video, I actually have not, gotten that cat yet, because it's 2 days before that even happens. But, you know, if you've seen the videos on my main channel about the cat, you probably already know the name of the cat, and, you know, all of that. In case you don't know, maybe I will put the name of the new cat up on the screen, and maybe a picture of the cat. You know, that is if I already have the cat by the time I begin editing this episode. But you know, you pretty much are just kind of just listening to a version of me from like a week ago, or a couple weeks ago. You know, because this video is not immediately uploaded from the point in which I have recorded it. Yeah, I really wonder as to why they had it be that you needed to do this on the first day in order to get the great prize. I mean, in the 3DS version, you can get the great prize no matter what day it is. I guess they changed that because they figured that it was too difficult, or some players would not know that they would need to do this on the second day. I mean, I certainly remember, well, I think that there was a, when Attacking Toucans did his first playthrough on Majora's Mask, the regular version, not the randomizer, I think that he just, like, he completed the spider house on the third day, and he just could not believe that he didn't do it on the right day. He was like totally upset that he learned the hard way that you have to do it on the first day. Although I remember the first time that I did the spider house on a different day from the first one. Yeah, I did it on the second day, and got a purple rupee. And then the guy said, well, if only you had been here yesterday, then I would have given you something that would hold a lot of rupees. And yeah, I think that was like the only time in which I did the spider house twice in one playthrough. Well, maybe that's not entirely true, because I think I did one time intentionally do it on the third day to see what prize I would get then. And of course that was a red rupee. Alright, so here we go in this next room right here. And let's see. Is there another... Can I burn that? Oh, yep, I could. Although, I'm not sure if I normally do. Probably don't really need to, and I probably don't. Okay, well I think that I'm done with the fire arrows, so I'm just gonna switch to regular arrows, because now I'm going to find out the code for the last of the masks, the different colors that I need to shoot. And he says red should be shot fourth. Alright, and what do you have to say? Alright, red should be shot second. I'm using Ho-Ho Soldier for the second red. Alright, and what do you have to say? Alright, he says yellow should be shot fifth. And what do I shoot third? I shoot yellow third. I'm using 10 bin gold for this one. Close enough. I would have used Koguma Sky Blue if the third color was blue. Alright, so green, red, yellow, red, yellow, blue. Alright. We may be getting a good prize, or we may not. Either one is a possibility. Okay, well, we managed to get up to 16 hearts now. That's pretty good. Probably will be enough for the secret shrine, but as I said, we're saving that for the end of the game. Or very close to the end of the game. Like maybe after I beat the Stone Tower Temple. Come on! I really cannot believe how sometimes I'm good at rolling into this pot, and other times I'm not so good. Alright. Now there's another spider up there. Just gotta wait for him to go over. You know, this is just so easy. To just Because, you know, with the clock slowed down as much as it is, because of how I had the randomizer set, you know, this is like just too easy. I actually did not even know that you could just gore and ground pound to knock those Skulltula down. You know, just when you're playing through the game for the first time, you don't know a lot of the easy shortcuts, and then years later when you replay the game, you're like, oh, I could have done that? I did not know. You know, it's just like with me not knowing that you could play the Song of Healing for that Poe Collector guy in the Canna Canyon to decrease the price of fighting the Poe sisters. That's one example. I can't think of any more, but that is one example. A red rupee? Come on, that feels just as good as doing this on the third day, which is actually not very good. Oh man, I can't believe that I did all that work for a red rupee. Alright, well, I know that I don't have the stone mask, but I think that I should just go on ahead and go to the Pirate Fortress. I mean, I would really rather get the stone mask before going to the Pirate Fortress, but, you know, it could be like anywhere. It could actually be in the Pirate Fortress, or it could be with the Beaver Brothers. But I'm not quite ready to race the Beaver Brothers just yet. You know, it is a bit unusual for me to go into the fortress without the stone mask. Although, if I was playing this on the 3DS version, the stone mask is found within the Pirate Fortress. But you know, in the N64 version, you can get it before going to the Pirate Fortress. But who knows, it could actually be found at the Pirate Fortress. Alright, well, since I do happen to be here, I'm going to just go to this first section right here. I think that I may go through the Pirate Fortress in this episode, but I probably will wait until the next episode before I go to Pinnacle Rock. Since I don't have the stone mask, I will have to shoot down the guards. Maybe doing that so fast was not a good idea. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. She's just taking forever. Okay, here she comes. I was afraid of that. Alright, got her. Now just to get through here without getting caught. I also want to make sure that I take a picture of, you know, one of the Gerudo, because the fisherman needs us to have a picture of the... Doing a save state, just in case. Oh my. I think I may need to stun her in order for me to get through this. Oh dang, that was my only nut. Alright. Come on, she just jumps away. Could you just let me take your picture? Oh, I forgot what buttons to press. I hate when I do that. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, now that I have the picture, I can just finish this fight. Yeah, I guess it's a lot easier to just take a picture of one of the guards rather than one of the Gerudo that you have to fight. Because, you know, that way you aren't constantly getting attacked. That way. But, you know, I can't do that right now because I don't have the stone mask. Alright, well, the chest in this aquarium is not a very good prize. Well, unless it's a heart piece, which I suppose if we want to be able to get into the, to get through all of the secret shrines, we are gonna need that. As many of the hearts that we can, so I may as well open up all of the chests that I come across, even if they don't have anything all that promising. Oh, but this did not have a promising prize. Well, that's 1 egg down, 3 to go. And I just have 9 arrows. 9 arrows, so I'm gonna have to be wise with these arrows. Hopefully there are actually some arrows in this crate, if... Okay. Oh, no, there weren't. Darn it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to press that. I didn't mean to press that. I meant to press the hook shot button. I guess it's a bit more convenient that they would have the stone mask be at the Pirate Fortress in the 3DS remake. I mean, that does make things a bit difficult because there is a chance that you could get caught while you are talking to Shiro the guard. That happened one time with me. And I certainly cannot believe that happened at one time when it has never happened before. Okay, I thought maybe I would have a chance at shooting at her. Maybe I do now. Alright. Gotta hurry before she gets up. Alright. I'm gonna make a save state. I don't think that I should bother with that chest right there because it may not have anything all that great and I could just end up getting caught trying. Yeah, I think that there are some hookshot areas that you can just hookshot onto to keep yourself from getting caught. Alright, well so far I have not been caught. Yeah, I mean, if you had the stone mask, you could just easily walk through here. But unfortunately, I don't. I'm gonna use the Great Fairy Sword this time. I'm not sure why I didn't last time. Yeah, I mean, just so easy to just take them out like that. Alright, well, that's another one. And oh, there's no chest in this tank. I thought maybe there was. Oh well. I think there is in the last one. And there is also a chest in that in the headquarter room. So we'll need to go for that one. Alright, we got 2 eggs so far. And I didn't even bother killing that clam. Now, I thought there was gonna be a hook-shottable target, but there isn't. That's a shame. Oh! I hate when I press the wrong button! Okay, well, she's coming in, so I'm gonna have to wait for her to leave. Alright, there we go. Ooh, nearly got onto the roof. Oh, and they completely cut out that cutscene. Well, may as well shoot. Oh, and they just start running right away, even though the hive has not even fallen down yet. That's hilarious. It's quite a shame that there's no shortcut right here, just like there is in the the 3DS version, as well as also in the Japanese version. The Japanese version apparently had that shortcut. I don't know why they removed it for the North American version, but I'm glad they brought it back for the 3DS remake. I mean, usually when they modify a game that comes from Japan into the United States, they usually make changes to make the game easier. But that's one change that does the opposite. Alright, so I got another piece of heart, and still no stone mask. Gee, if we do not find the stone mask in the Gerudo Fortress, then I am probably going to wish that I had waited until later to do this. But you just don't know with the randomizer as to where things are going to be. Now, the funny thing here is that by the time that I start editing these episodes, I may know where some of the things that I am looking for are, but I don't want to, like, spoil it. You know, like, during editing, I may say, oh, this was where I found the item, or this was where I found the item. You know, just to kind of spoil it. I don't do that sort of thing. I do not tell you, through editing, where I found an item that I am looking for, because I want to leave that as a surprise to the audience. You know, just have the audience be as blind as I was when playing through the game. Alright, so there is one more Zora egg to be found in the fortress. In the pirate fortress. Alright, so I just gotta make sure that this guard does not catch me. Okay, I hope that she doesn't turn around for no reason and just look right at me! Oh, it looks like... Ugh! Good thing Where am I? I don't know where I am. Oh, there I am. Yeah, she was just, like, rotating. Almost as if she knew I was there, and that was, like, totally unfair. She should not do that sort of thing. And plus, I don't think she should have seen me through those barrels. I mean, does she have, like, X-ray vision or something? Or does she have, like, the lens of truth? Alright, so that was the third and last one. Although I really don't get as to why they always say, don't think it ends here. Like, they assume that they're not the last ones that I have fought. Wait, I thought there was gonna be a chest right here. Is that only for the, that first one? So I guess the stone mask was not at the pirate fortress after all. I thought maybe it would be, but apparently I guess not. So it probably would have worked out better if I'd have just waited until later. Well, on the bright side, at least I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now to soar back and drop the eggs into the aquarium. I wonder if they cut out the cutscene. Nope, it's still there. So I'm gonna have to do this like 6 more times. Well, okay, well after that one, only 2 more times for now, until I can get the other 3. Alright. You know, I guess with the whole option of just skipping things, do you think that probably would be easier if we could just skip over that scene? You know, just get 1 egg and that would be it? I guess it would just defeat the purpose of having to get all of the eggs. I suppose I would much rather get all of the eggs than to just leave some of them alone. Alright, so now we are going to be taking a picture, or not going to be taking a picture, but we are going to be showing the fisherman the picture of the Gerudo pirate that we fought. Alright, I sure hope he takes it. Okay, good. Yeah, I was kind of worried, like, maybe he would somehow not recognize that it was a picture of one of the Gerudo pirates. But thankfully, he did recognize it this time. Alright, well, I think that I'm gonna be calling it an episode right here. Still a bit disappointed that I did not find the stone mask, but I guess, points to me for actually going through the pirate fortress without the stone mask. But hopefully, when I do my second randomizer playthrough on Majora's Mask, I will have the stone mask. I'm not entirely sure if that will be the case. Alright, so in the next episode, we will go into Pineapple Rock, and hopefully by then, I will have the adapter. I mean, I don't know how soon I may want to get back to playing this game after the recording of this, but you know, hopefully I will have waited enough time will have passed for that new UBS whatever to come in. Alright, so anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.